everybody's doing well. Sorry I'm late on my weekly video. I had a bug bite on my left eye and it was hurting, so I didn't feel like doing a video right there. But now I'm feeling better, so yeah, let's get to it. I'm keeping today's video to two main things. One is I'm going to answer the question of how do I price my items on Thredup and what kind of strategy I follow to make sales happen. And two is I'm going to do the regular quick haul of what I'm going to send in this week's boxes to Thredup. Alright, so let's tackle the first issue, or first question. How do I price my items on Thredup? So for me, I'm really hands-on with how I deal with my prices on Thredup. I don't just send my stuff and wait for them to sell or stuff like that, or let Thredup deal with that. No, I am constantly working on my items. While I think that it's great that I don't have to take pictures of the items and ship them and deal with it, like returns and whatnot. So I take all that time and put it into pricing and making sure that they don't make mistakes. So for example, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take one example of how I accomplished a sale on an item that sold last week. And it's Mark by Marc Jacobs. And if you follow me on Instagram, you see my post. I made great profits on it. And I'm going to put a picture right here to show you my post. You really should follow me on Instagram. I always post my solds. And I post like just a small caption about them. So I'm going to use that item. It's just a silk tank top, like with the peplum. And it's beautiful. But I will tell you how it happened because I think it's an interesting... it will showcase how I made that profit. Alright, so I packaged my item, my tank top. I made sure that it didn't have any flaws and packaged it and sent it to Thredup. They got it in, they listed it, and I got an email. They processed my bag, and I make sure that I check my Thredup app every day, at least once a day. Like most of the time, I checked about 5 times, 10 times a day. I'm obsessed with being on my Thredup app just because I constantly want to check to see what's happening, what sold, what didn't sell, all the stuff like that. Or what's fixing to expire for reasons that I'm going to mention in a bit. So I'm constantly checking to make sure that when they process my bag, I'm right on it to adjust my prices before it becomes active. Because it used to be 24 hours period that they would process, send you an email, and then 24 hours it becomes active and ready for other people to bid on it and purchase it. Now you want to be able to catch your items before they become live, before the 24-hour deadline. Now it's 12 hours, so you really want to check your app, and they will email you as well when your bag is ready and has been processed before they open it for bidding. So you really want to be checking your email, the one that you use for Thredup, and you also want to be checking your app to make sure that you don't miss on your adjustment window. So here's what I do. Now I know that they processed it. I go in on the app and I check to see what they have put as a suggested retail price versus what they've put as their own pricing. And most of the time, I'll just go ahead and max it. Now, you need to make sure that their AI sometimes either overprices or underprices the suggested retail price. So for example, if you get an item that you send it to them, this happened last time. I sent them a dress by Brooks Brothers. They put the suggested retail price $250 something. The dress and maxed the price. That was my shortcoming. I should have double checked on that retail. I did not. I maxed the price. The item sold and then was returned. It was returned all the way back to me. I resent my item, and this time their suggested retail was listed as $98. Here's how I didn't catch the issue. The first time when it was sent, that suggested retail of $250 was wrong because the item that I sent was Brooks Brothers Red Fleece, which if you are familiar with the brand, that's a lower, like their lower line. Doesn't retail as much as their just Brooks Brothers. So their $250 retail suggestion was probably off. The $98 is the correct one because I looked it up and I finally found a similar dress and it goes for $98. And I actually contacted them to make sure that we're on the same page. So Yeah, and I think that was the reason why the dress was returned. Whoever bought it probably got it and was like, "This is not Brooks Brothers. I paid too much for something that's a red fleece." And I get it. I mean, you would feel the same way if you paid something for, you know, like J. Crew, and you got a J. Crew factory. You'd feel cheated a little because you overpaid. And I think that's the reason why my dress was returned, because it didn't have any flaws. Anyway, so I want to make sure that their suggested retail is not too high. And you also want to make sure that it's not too low, because I sent them an item that was Joie, and they put the retail price at $35. That's not gonna work. So I found a similar item that actually was brand new with tags, and the picture of the tag was on it. It was $198, and so I took a screenshot of that picture, sent it to them. They adjusted my price, and I maxed it up. And it's listed right now, so hopefully it will sell. So anyway, let's say you check the prices, and they have put the suggested item price, retail price, correctly. So what I do is I max it up as high as it goes. And I actually follow Melissa's cheat trick on that. So what you want to do is you want to enter 9999 or any really crazy high number, and it will tell you, an error will pop up. It says the retail price, your price cannot be more than XX. It will give you a number. Now that's the number you want to enter, minus $1. So when I had sent in my Marc Jacobs, I put it in there, and I believe the retail price was $218. I don't remember exactly. I don't have my computer on me. I should have wrote this down. But yeah, so I went ahead and maxed it up. So it was about 20% off retail price. And I just let it sit. Sometimes items will sell at the max price. It has happened many, many times for me. Sometimes I need to manipulate the price a little. Now, if it's an item that I feel like it's never going to sell at that price, I will max it up, give it a few days, about 10 days, and then go ahead and drop the price. Anyways, but in this instance, in this example of this tank top, I didn't. Here's why. I thought it was very unique. It's 100% silk. And as soon as it became active at the max price, it started going in and out of the carts. I checked, and if you click on your own item twice from the app, you will see how many people have favored that item. So I waited. I believe the period because it's marked by Marc Jacobs, was 90 days. Yes, it was 90 days. So I just waited. A few sales happened, and it kept going in and out of the cart, but nobody bought it. And I knew that wasn't going to happen right away, just because the price that I set it at is a little bit too high. And that I'm fine with that, because I don't want to miss out on profit if somebody just said, "Oh, I really love this and I want to buy it at full price." So I just waited, because I knew sales were going to happen, coupons were going to apply to the top. So every time there was a sale, I checked on my item to see if there's any coupons applied to it, to see how people are reacting to that. Anyway, so it didn't sell with the sales and the coupons. It didn't get a coupon. So I waited till I received an email from Thredup telling me that my item is going to expire soon. They usually send that email when there's only 30 days left on your item. And so when they send me this item, that email, that's my cue. I go to my items, and I drop my item by 20%. So this way, I'm confident it'll trigger an email notification to the people who liked it. So I went ahead and dropped my item by 20%. And I believe I dropped it down to 110. I don't know. I'll post all this information in the, I'll post screenshots right here. So yeah, I went ahead and dropped my item by 20% and waited. It went in carts and came out of carts again. So I went ahead, I waited for a week, then dropped it down 10%. That's when it became unavailable. Usually, 90% of the time when it becomes unavailable like that, it means that it was pulled for a goodie bag. And that's exactly what happened in my situation. My item was pulled in a goodie bag, and I believe the reason is because it just had so many likes on it. It was such a unique item, and Thredup sometimes will pull items like that and send it in a goodie bag. Now, if it had not been sent in a goodie bag, I would have waited till the very last week when it said I had only 1 week left on my item. I would have went in, and I would have dropped it down to 50% of the retail price. And I would have waited till the very last day. If it had not sold, I would have went and dropped it down to my lowest price that I'm willing to sell it for. And then if it expires, I reclaim and start the whole thing all over again. I will not drop my item to the point that I just want to get rid of it. Not right off the bat, especially if it's something that I know retails for a lot. It just means that it didn't catch the right eyes. When you resend it, it will probably do that and it will sell. It has happened for me many times. So don't give up on your item just because it didn't sell the first time around. So yeah, that's pretty much how I price my items. I am constantly active with my items. Every weekend they run the sale, and I check and make sure to see what items are gonna run in the sale or whatnot. Sometimes, like this past weekend, they had a code that you are cool. It was for Memorial Day weekend, and they ran the sale. So my items that had received the coupon, I went ahead and dropped them by 10%. So they wouldn't get lost in the sea of all the sale that's going on. And this way that somebody will get the email saying, hey, this just dropped down by 10%. Plus you can use the coupon with it. I sold a couple of items this way. So I stay very active with my pricing. I don't just, price and let go. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I'm going to do a very quick haul of what I'm going to send. This is just like small amount because I'm going to send actually 2 boxes. And what I'm going to show right now, because I don't want to make this too long. What I'm going to show right now is just like half a box or like a box. So yeah, I think this is the first time that I put on shoes here. So yeah, I'm sending these shoes. I had them on Poshmark for a while. They have not gotten any attention. So I'm just going to go ahead and send them. Sam Edelman does well on Thredup, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm sending, my favorite brand to send is Free People. So those, they're not ready to be sent just yet. I have to cut off the tags from them. They come out of my dead inventory, or not dead inventory, my death pile. But yeah, some Eileen. Those, I'm removing the Goodwill tags. They're just, I just bagged them to make sure. Which one is this? Oh, Talbot. Does well for me there. Of course, Fleta. Just like leggings, I think they'll do very well. My favorite brand, another favorite brand of mine is Lucky Brand, believe it or not. Sells very well for me. Usually the profit margin's around $25 from them. Yeah. Cabby. And I believe this is another Cabby. I like sending Cabby. All my Cabbies have sold. Millie. I have sold 1 Millie on there just because I don't have a lot of Millies. The reason I have not sent this before is because it needed some like fixing stuff. So I went ahead and did some spot cleaning. But yeah, this all has been sitting in my death pile. So I'm just going to go ahead and send it. Lily. I was waiting to list these for the summer, but I'm just too busy. I'm going to send some Techni. I think that's how you pronounce it, but yeah. There's Leisure. I wanted to list these on Poshmark, but I'm just getting really low offers, so I'm just not going to do that. Banana Republic. This one I pulled out of Poshmark and I'm sending it because Cloth and Stone does well on Thredup. It gets priced well, and it's just not moving very well for me on Poshmark. See, this is another Brooks Brothers. This is Red Fleece, so I'm going to keep an eye on this when they list it to make sure that they're not overpricing it, so I don't accidentally overprice it. Rachel Zoe. I don't know how to pronounce that. Zoe, maybe, yeah. This has done well for me, the brand. So I'm sending it. Banana Republic always does well for me. I try to send just the Banana Republic, not the factory, because the factory doesn't retail for a lot. And after they take their cut, I don't really make much. 7 for All Mankind, the skinny jeans. Oh, this is a brand that I've never heard of before. I picked it up a long time ago, the Ming Wang, and I honestly picked it up because it had the cute, like, animal print, And so I never listed it on Poshmark just because I came home, I looked it up on Poshmark, got unexcited about it, and decided not to list it. Prana, all my Prana sold on Thredup. Every single one of them, they all sold. Again, it's another Ming Wang dress, just been sitting in my death pile forever. Loft, I need to remove this, like the sale tag. But yeah, I had these all in the bag ready to go. I just had to pull them out. Well, they're not ready to go. I need to move the tags, but yeah, that's pretty much what I'm sending. I have never sent Express there, but I did pick up those because they're really cute. I think they're really cute. So I'm gonna send Express and see how they do. If they don't do too well, I'm just gonna reclaim them and sell them on my own. Some J. Crew, but this is all going directly to Poshmark. I have not, or sorry, this is all going directly to Thredup. I have not listed any of this on Poshmark aside from that cloth and stone and the shoes. So we'll see. And Taylor, I really should have removed all these, but yeah. Oh, let's see. What else? It's another Lily Pulitzer. It's just a plain sweater, so I don't know how it will do. My plain stuff does really well on Thredup. I mean, unlike Poshmark, it doesn't have to be very unique. Those J. Crew shoes. Now, for shoes like this, they have like intricate design on them or whatever, and clothes that are silks, I put in bags like this when I send, just to give them extra protection on the way. So I'm sending those J. Crews. Those actually I pulled out of Poshmark. They've been sitting there for a while, and they just never moved, never sold. Let's see, sending in, what is this? Oh, a J Gel. Now J Gel does really well for me on Thredup too, and this is a cute sweater, so I think it will do well. And I have Chico's. This will do well too. Wow, I really let this inventory sit for a long time. What else? I'm gonna send this J. Crew. This actually was in my hoarded pile just because I really love this color, but there's no way I'm gonna fit in this, so this came out of my closet. What else? This also came out of my closet. I wore it for a while. It's got some pilling on it, so we'll see if they will take it. I did shave it as much as I could, and wash it, of course, and everything. So we'll see how it goes. I just wore it, and I don't wear it anymore. This is like a Banana Republic, I believe. Yeah, but they're expensive line, so we'll see how this does there. I will also keep an eye on this one, make sure that they catch that it's the expensive line and not just regular line. And what else? Oh, and it's the last one. Sending this Talbots, and it's 100% cashmere, so I'm just gonna go ahead and send it. So yeah, that's all. The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take off the Goodwill tags and put them back in the bag and send them away. Thank you guys. Let me know if you have any other questions for new videos or anything. Thank you so much for joining me, and please don't forget to subscribe and like, and follow me on Instagram. I will leave the link in the description. Have a good day. Bye bye.